Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Whether you're tuning in on the radio dial here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM, we welcome you all back to our show, as well as tuning in through our online affiliates around the world. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. Anthony C. Johns is back with us today to talk to us not only about the year that was 2017 for him, but also what it was like for him to set more goals for himself and to achieve those, as well as what he's looking forward to in 2018. If you're just not hearing about Anthony, we'll tell you at the end of our segment how you can stay connected with him. But Anthony, hello to you, man, and welcome back to the program.
Hi, thank you for having me again.
Hey, man, glad to do it. Well, you know, you have definitely been busy in 2017, Anthony, and as we are transitioning from one year to the other. What has it been like for you to kind of reflect on all the great things that came your way in 2017?
I would definitely have to say it's been a blessing from the last 12 months of 2017. The ball has been rolling in my court from competing with Mr. United States in New Orleans of the summer, from being featured in front of your magazine Conversations, and going home to Atlanta and seeing the magazine and having something tangible in my hand. And also, I think a great achievement of that particular issue was Keith Sweat interview and being a part of that, being a part of that particular project, which gave me a lot of confidence. And thank you for that opportunity as well.
Well, look, man, we appreciate that, Anthony, but as I always tell people, you all do the work, and doing the work is something that you are not afraid to do. The reason why I'm so impressed with you, Anthony, is because you continue to set the bar higher and higher for yourself. I remember from our very first radio interview, you have, been able to not only to be able to say what you're going to do, but then to do the work necessary. Where does that drive come from for you to not only to be able to talk the talk, but also to be able to walk the walk too?
Oh, wow. I would definitely have to say it comes from my parents. My mother, she is the hardest working woman that I probably could have ever have known, and her mother as well. It's definitely a family root of work ethics. Basically, no matter what job you may have or what, it doesn't even matter what your passion may be. They always have taught us to work hard. And my father, who is an aircraft electrician, he actually instilled that within the family of working, of being busy, always thinking of how to become better day by day, and helping yourself to do better. And I believe his quote was, "When I see you help yourself, I will help you." And I think it's all about helping yourself within your work ethic on making your time consistent, making sure that your time is being valued, and you must value yourself and your personal time as you work hard and you can see the benefits.
Yeah. I think that is so true. And not only have you been able to take those lessons, Anthony, that you have been instilled, with from your parents, now you're able to share them with other people. I was really struck by, even on social media, so let's just take Instagram. You not only share, of course, your new pictures or where you're going, but you also share your own faith there, too. I mean, was that an easy decision for you to make, that you not only wanted to share your professional life, but also share what's kind of made you the person that you are as well?
That was definitely difficult, of exposing your faith to the world, of letting the world know this is the moral principles that I live by. Going into a spiritual meditation and finding what is your drive spiritually? What is that invisible power that you have for you to pursue your dream, for you to pursue your work ethic, for you to pursue family and friendships, and how to maintain those particular relationships, and plus keep your employment, your drive at the same time? And I was thinking to myself, pondering, what is that invisible power? And I've been raised within the church, but once you become separated from the physical body of the church, your mind, your body, and your soul becomes interdependent. You become dependent on God, and you become dependent on your faith foundation. And I found out that my spiritual foundation is connected to God. And for me to embrace every religion, for me to embrace other people's faiths as well, that helped me to understand on a universal spiritual standpoint that every soul, every person is actually needed. As you walk on this journey called pursuit of happiness, you will meet other people that can motivate you through their faith-based spiritual beliefs. So it was a tough journey, and it was a tough decision to make, but something within my soul said, you must make that known, because that is the recipe on how you are still pursuing better goals and making spiritual goals as well.
Yeah, and I think that goal setting in so many different ways is definitely important for us all, Anthony. I want to say, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome back to our program today a model as well as actor, Anthony C. Johns. He's an individual who we've been able to feature on this program in the past, and I see you heard him mention on Conversations, the magazine, as well. We're going to tell you how you all can stay connected with Anthony in a moment. And one of the ways that people are staying connected with you, Anthony, is through social media. You've been able to grow an impressive following there, not only on Instagram but Facebook. Talk to us about that experience, what it's been like for you to garner fans from around the world.
Well, the fans are my support system, and as my numbers have grown in 2017, I would say this has been the year of increase with wealthy relationships. To see the numbers grow is a reflection of my work, that people want to see me, that they want to experience the work, they want to see the photography productivity. I mean, it is like breathtaking, and I am impressed with the fans and the love of people that I have encountered through the last 12 months, through direct messaging, through instant messaging, of the outreach of love, and the fans motivate me. I may not get one casting call, but when I log onto my Instagram and I see people comments that are positive, that are productive, that keeps me going as a male model. That keeps me going as a human being, to know that I'm still being connected through fans, and people want to see more of the work, and your fans push you to keep doing the work. I mean, you can have 5 fans, you may have 10, or you may have 10,000, but I always tell people, it just starts with one person that believes in you through social media, and then that one person to 5,000. 5,000 will turn it into 10,000, but you have to continue to do the work through a consistent work ethic mindset, and your numbers will grow.
Right. That is so true. So do you still have those wow moments when you kind of look at, I mean, let's just say, because at the time of this conversation on Instagram, you have over 13,000 followers there. I mean, do you still have those wow moments when you kind of look at the response from your fans, as well as look at, what's coming out in your photos as well, Anthony?
Wow. And that is the best part of seeing the work in person, seeing the behind the scenes and in front of the camera, and seeing your work being posted and seeing the end result. I have this wow moment of, wow, I cannot believe, I mean, I never would have thought I could do this, or I've never thought this is what will be produced through the camera.
Right.
For instance, I didn't think this one particular photo shoot will come out visually, but when I saw it through film, I had a wow moment. I was like, even in the midst of my doubt, the work came out beautifully. So a lot of these wow moments pretty much are connected to my doubt of thinking, is this good enough, or do I need to do something different? And those become my wow moments when my fans and through my social media have said, good job, beautiful work, and even posting pics, and even thinking in my head of posting the right picture, and so doubting, but yet I see the likes. I see over 1,000 likes or 2,000. I would say that the photo shoot from Miami, Florida, was the wow moment of saying, wow, this is close to 7,000 likes on one picture. And for it to connect my following and my likes, that was my wow moment of, whoa.
Yeah.
And I'm
Anthony, I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh, no, Ben, hopefully I'm actually expecting for 2018 to be a bigger moment of surprises through my fans.
Right. Now, I'm just going to say, I mean, the other side of that is the photographers that you've been able to work with. I mean, and they have been so excited. I've noticed even in posts they've made on Instagram how much they say they enjoy working with you. I mean, what has that been like for you to have their respect in the profession, to be able to want to work with you?
Oh, that, to me, is the biggest productive reflection of being a male model, that I could work with different photographers and they have a certain line of respect because of my work. That's the biggest achievement, when a photographer says, I want to work with you. If the fashion designer says, I want to continue working with you. For instance, designer Larry Underwood, worked with them throughout the course of the year 4 times. And when you get those same callbacks from designers and photographers, that shows what kind of personality you have, what kind of spirit that you will carry onto the set. Will you be an up and up, energetic personality, or will you be down and down? Those things matter. And when I encounter designers and photographers and makeup artists, the lighting director, for anyone to say on set, I love the way you work, I would love to work with you again. Those are keeping solid, balanced relationships, but there must be a respect of professionalism, and also respecting the photographer time in their work. It just shows a line of respect and professionalism, and that's one of the biggest achievements, I think, of keeping solid relationships within the business.
Right. And those relationships are so important. You know, Anthony, I have to ask you about this, because there are a lot of people, as they're looking forward to the new year, I mean, part of the problem is they do not believe in themselves. How have you been able to get to a place where you not only believe in yourself, but push yourself toward the greatness that you know that you can be?
I've learned that through experiences of rejection and experiences of open doors. I would tell anyone, in order for you to believe in yourself, you must experience a closed door. You must experience rejection. You have to experience pain, because it makes you a fighter. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And whatever fight you may be in with doubt, rejection, that is a perfect opportunity for you to fight through it, for you to find that open door that fits you. And when your faith is being doubted as well, you must know that the open door that God has for you, it is customized for you. And you have to believe within yourself as you are experiencing a dark moment, or you may be experiencing an darkness within your mind, body, and soul, or within your physical reality. It may look dark, and it may even look like the opportunity is not going to come. But that is the time for you to fight through it by writing down a vision board, showing yourself what do you want, creating a vision in your mind, time and a time schedule on how you want to meet the goals, and how are you going to meet the goals. And to me, those closed door opportunities, it is a reflection on what you can do mentally, physically, and spiritually, that you can survive it. Those closed doors make you a survivor. Your pain makes you powerful. Your doubt make you question your faith, and then you can leave from the table of questioning with a better reflection and a better perception of your life and of your thoughts. And sometimes our thoughts that are negative about our lives can affect our next season, and it can affect your next opportunity. And believing in yourself is the number one thing that can make you successful in any business, from modeling, acting, or being a stay-at-home parent. If you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do it. But in those midst of closed doors, they may look like a reflection that you can do it, and tomorrow may be the day that I will do it. Because right now, I may be standing in front of a closed door, but I see better for myself tomorrow. Your vision has to stay alive in the midst of being doubt, or in the midst of being rejected. Your mind must stay active in creating a plan B if plan A fails.
Yeah. That is so true, and it's a great reminder for all of us. Again, everyone, Anthony C. Johns has been our guest. Great conversation with you, Anthony. He's a model and actor and an individual who's definitely been on a mission to not only just set goals for himself, but especially in 2017, he's been able to set the goals and achieve them and do so much more as he's gearing up for the new year. So, Anthony, let our audience know, how can they stay connected with you and kind of keep up with what's coming up next for you in 2018?
I'm sure. My Instagram is Anthony C. Johns, ANTHONY CJOHNS. My Facebook is Anthony Johns, JOHNS. 2018, I will be looking forward to New York Fashion Week, which is in the month of February, and doing some new photography work in California by the end of January. So I'm looking forward to a beautiful 2008. And thank you so much for having me.
Anthony, the pleasure is definitely all mine. Always a pleasure speaking with you, man. I tell you all the time online, and I mean it. I'm so proud of you and all the great things that are coming your way personally and professionally. I wish you nothing but the best, and looking forward to our next conversation together, man.
Yes, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to it as well. Thank you so much.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.